Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Engadine High School Gymnasium. It is opening night in the boys 2021-2022 varsity basketball season. Tonight, the Eagles on the home floor welcoming in their opponents, the Munising Mustangs. Dan Hartman, glad to have you along for this non-conference season opening showdown as the Eagles, with their third different head coach in as many seasons, start a new season with a new look once again, but some old faces that have been a part of many varsity games and seasons will look to lead this team. Matthias Miller, Drew French are the two senior leaders. We've also got returning varsity experience on the Eagles varsity side from a solid group of juniors, including Luke Germain and Michelotto. Conrad Spielis also back this year. A couple of extra bodies up tonight to help with the matchup here against Munising. We will see David Parker and Skylar Praker making their varsity debuts. Rounding out the roster for the Eagles, Brendan Wheeler and Zach Hoadley for the new coach of the Eagles. You see him there right down in front of us. Joe Bronson, some nerves, some butterflies. He's been taking some deep breaths as the pregame has gone along. The final preparations underway. A tough test for the Eagles here on opening night. Munising, one of the deeper, talented teams in the Central and Eastern UP. They are led by one of the very best in Terry Kinnitz, and he's got a deep group of guys as they have maxed out their varsity roster, a group that will include 6 seniors, a whole ton of juniors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 juniors, and a freshman in Carson Keenitz who will split time between the JV and the varsity. It was all Mustangs in the JV game. Munising jumped out to a huge lead early on. They led it 48-6 at the half and hung on for the JV victory by a score of 55-12. Want to welcome you all inside here as we tip off our season coverage. Sponsorship and coverage tonight is being brought to you by the Newberry News, Dickelman's Total One Stop, Duluth County Veteran Services Office. Also want to thank the Best Western Riverfront Inn in Marinette, Chamberlain's Old Forest Inn. Getting ready to go. You see the color guard lined up. The band in the house for the Eagles here tonight as well as we get ready. Engadine just coming back out of the huddle. They'll take a few more warm-ups. We'll be ready to go with the pregame festivities. One key piece for the Mustangs not going to be suited up. That is Kane Nebel, the talented junior, injured his knee during the football season. So the leader and the point guard for this Mustangs team is down. Expect to see fast-paced, quick ball movement. Munising's going to push the tempo. They're not going to be afraid to shoot the three. They're going to try and get out and score, and they will create pressure with their defense. Kienitz is a very aggressive head coach. Likes to put a lot of pressure on the ball. Likes to do a lot of trapping. He'll disguise his defenses, go from one look to another mid-possession. And, of course, they've got a great inside-outside game. Good balance between the guards. They got Jesse Duran, the big fella, 23, a player to watch here in this contest here tonight as well. We are ready now to get you set for the pregame festivities here from the Engadine High School Gymnasium. Tip-off is coming up with M123 FM, the EUP Sports Network, and the Newberry News.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's game featuring the Mustangs and UBC and your very own Engadine Eagles. During the singing of our national anthem by the Engadine Choir under the direction of Nicole Gustafson. A reminder to hold your applause until the colors are been retired. Forward, whoa.
so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
An awesome performance of the national anthem tonight from the Engadine High School Flyers. And we are now ready for our starting lineups here in tonight's contest.
At number 12, at number 12, forward senior Ray Morrison. And for Engadine, number 12, at guard, junior Andrea Felix. Number 14, guard, junior Ollie Trezak. Number 22, for the Eagles, guard, junior Rolando. Munising, number 23, center, senior Engadine. For the Eagles, number 20, guard, junior Jermaine. Number 24, guard, senior Alex McMahon. For Engadine, number 45, forward, senior Iris Miller. Munising, number 32, forward, junior Aiden Raphael. At the Eagles, number 50, forward, senior Drew French.
All the numbers and stuff. All right, ready to go in this one. Gonna have to bear with me while I get the numbers. A lot of changes to the Eagles roster. Eagles left to right here. It's Matthias Miller winning the tip over Jesse Duran. Lodo brings him up the floor, just underway here from the Eagles' nest. Lodo in the corner, spins, kick out to French. Looks like Engadine early on trying to spread the floor, create some space. Matthias Miller to the top side, over to Jermaine. Drive here off a foot, loose ball track down by French. French and Miller with Spielish, Jermaine and Lodo for the Eagles. Turnover here, quick back the other way. Transition try. Morrison lost it, saves it. Duran shot no good, and Miller the rebound. Opening seconds here in this one. Transition for the Eagles. They'll settle in and settle down now. Lodo drives, spin, middle of the lane. A lot of size in the starting lineup for this Mustangs group. Jermaine, open three, right side. Gets knocked down after the shot. A whistle underneath. A whistle. That's going to go on 24. Alex Van Zant, his first, team first. Eagles will inbound under their own basket. Morrison, Trezak, Duran, Van Zant, and Hayden Rockhill, the starting five for the Mustangs. No score early on, and French Fouled on the way up. And that's going to be the second foul early on Alex Van Zant, the senior. Drew French will head to the line, the lefty. First one on the way is good. Second shot, no good. Lodo tracks down the rebound. Trapped in the corner. Spielis tracks it down near half court. Here's French. Spielis sets, fires. Three is short, no good. Rebound controlled by the Mustangs. Van Zant to Morrison. Morrison, great size as a ball handler. Spent a lot of years racing motocross in the local circuit as well. Drive and a dump pass. No. You got a whistle on the floor. And that'll be on Matthias, or white foul 50 is going to be Drew French. His first, Eagles first, Mustangs to inbound under their own basket. 1-0, 6:30 to go here in the first. Drive and a kick. A motion dribble drive offense. Durant can stretch the floor. Big three. Got it to go. Hayden Rockhill with the triple. Mustangs on top 3-1. Off a screen. Lodo with a quick closeout. Duran over pursues. Shot no good. Rebounded by Morrison. Outlet Duran, and now the Mustangs push the tempo. Knocked out of bounds and deflected off of Trezak and out of bounds with 5:59 to go here in the first. Miller, top side. Going to back his way in. Spin. Didn't have a cutter. Gets it back out to Spielis, and the Eagles will reset with Luke Germain. To Lodo. Reach in foul. Nothing. And Lodo gets it stripped away. Duran tried to get it up. Ball knocked away. Miller sent it right back to Duran. Turnaround jumper no good. Big battle for the rebound. Tied up. And the jump ball possession arrow stays with the Mustangs. A three from Hayden Rockhill, a free throw from Drew French, the only scoring here in the first 2.5 minutes. Little sweat on the ball. Jimmy and Hondo Depew reffing with Elmer Albright, longtime coach here in Engadine. Mustang inbound under their basket. Right to Duran. Now he sends the centering pass. Nika with the takeaway. Lodo, hard stop, lets it clear out. Quick crossover, like he's got the ball on a string. Corner three, up high and over the backboard. A good look there by Luke Germain. Both defenses playing tough here in the opening minutes. Up the floor comes Van Zant. Coach Keenan's taking a chance with him with two fouls. Elbow jumper, left side, back iron, no. What a start for Nicolodo. I'll bring it up off a high screen. There's the roll to French. Pass was low, got tangled in his legs. French gets tackled. Now Durant the steal. He'll race ahead with Miller. And we get a whistle and a reach-in foul as Miller didn't want to give up the layup. Instead, sacrifices his first foul to a piece. And the first sub, Spielis will check out. Brendan Wheeler into the ball game. Oh, Eagles almost had a breakdown defensively. Mustangs finally get it in. Looks like a little zone defense here. Three, Duran buries it. Best way to beat the zone, shoot them out of it, and that's what the Mustangs do there. They lead at 6-1 now. French, left elbow, open. Bank is open for Drew French. Drive here. That's Rockhill. Had the first three for the Mustangs. Good pressure in the corner by Wheeler. Turnover, Germain. Luke up the floor. Looks, he'll take it the whole way. Knocked out of bounds at the last second. Eagles to inbound. Munising sub's going to be 34, the junior Ashton Weimer. He'll come in for Van Zandt. Picked up 2 fouls in the first minute. Midway point of this quarter, opening quarter. Engadine trailing Munising. Score is 6-3. Miller, left side drive. Goes in. A little bit of contact, no good. And that's going to be a foul on the Mustangs. Morrison trying to slap the rebound back to the outside. Flips Miller, and it's the 3rd foul on the Mustangs. Inbound from Germain. High side, lobs it. Lodo goes and gets it. Now the Eagles will set up. Very patient start for Engadine. Munising obviously wants to give them looks to shoot. They got the size to really make it hard inside. And Drew French just threw that one to Mom out of bounds on a turnover. And the Mustangs will head back on offense. Man-to-man here. Nope, they'll go back to a 2-3. And the post, kick out. Duran, quick look. Morrison, baseline fadeaway is good. 8-3 Mustangs with that bucket. Lodo will drive. Tried to stop and kick it out. Ball is loose. Deflected around. Mustangs come up with it. Morrison leads the 2-on-2. High dribble and a charge taken by Miller. That gets the crowd fired up. Second foul on Morrison. 4th on the Mustangs. We have 2 starters with 2 apiece. Eagles looking for something on offense. Germain tried to drive and kick. That drive with the last second pass getting broken up for Engadine. They're getting to the right area. They just get collapsed on inside. French jumps the entry pass the other way and stolen. Five out offense. Again, the Eagles spreading the floor. There's the drive. Left for Miller. Backside cut was a little late. Now they'll have to start it over. Nice hesitation drive. Poked away. Out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Eagles. As another junior, Jay Curtis, will check in, number 1 for Munising. Morrison's got to come out with the 2 fouls. Miller lost his footing. That'll be a travel. Looks at the Eagles' nest floor. Checks his shoes. Quite the pair of kicks for Matthias Miller. Mustangs off the turnover, leading it 8-3. Under 2 to go. Big 3, good. Hayden Rockhill's second triple. 3rd three-pointer for the Mustangs. They lead at 11-3 behind those beat balls early. French tries to answer. Back iron, no. Rebound, still alive. Tied up, and here come the Mustangs. Weimer will bring him out. Now brings him up the floor. Leaves it for Curtis. Lob to Duran. Such a tough matchup. Kick out. Another 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Deflected. Eagles control. Fast pace. First quarter flying by. Lodo gets open. Shot too far. Back iron no. And Duran the rebound. Like a condor with that wingspan. Just snatches everything up. Transition 3. No. Curtis had the look. Decided to drive, and he turns it over. That's going to bring the junior Zach Hoadley into the ball game. French will get a breather with 59.9 to go here in the first. Oh, Miller took his eyes off it for a second, right through the wickets and out of bounds. Another tough turnover. Drive here and a foul. Reach in there on Wheeler, his first, team third. Big thank you to the one and only master technician, Steve Stifler. He's producing our graphics package tonight, as well as our online streams. Another three for the Mustangs. Hayden Rockhill's third triple of the quarter has made it 14-3 with 30 seconds to go in the first. Drive here. Odley blocked by Duran, out of bounds with 22.3 to go. Long inbound. Wheeler goes to Miller, jumped and out of bounds. Matthias Miller to inbound. Back across half court to Jermaine. 15 seconds. Odley tried to force it. Another turnover in the paint for the Eagles. Duran, what a job in transition. Goes up and over the challenge. And that is how the quarter will end. Mustang 16. Engadine 3 here at the end of one. With M123 FM and the UP Sports Network. Again, Ardmore, glad to have you along from the Eagles now 16-3 as we head to the second quarter of play. Eagles with the ball, they'll work left to right. Couldn't get some open looks to fall. And a whistle and a travel on the baseline. Engadine has tried to play a dribble drive type offense. They're getting the dribble and the drive, but they're not getting the pass off of that to set up the bucket. We'll get in close, but cannot finish. Three ball, no good. Coach Bronson asking for patience. Jermaine, drive. Leaves it for French. Miller going to just try and get there. Had it stripped away. Gets it right back and scores. And Matthias Miller with two. Up the floor. Youngster here, Trevor Nolan, quite the player. Got it off to Carson Keenitz. Both of them played on the JV in that dominating win for Munising earlier. They each have 3 quarters of eligibility here tonight on the varsity. New rule that went into effect originally last year before the seasons were all changed up with COVID. Miller dead off the back iron, no good. But much like in football where you can play 5 quarters in a week, you get 5 quarters in a night for basketball this year. Split them up any way you want over the course of the 2 games in an evening. You can play the maximum 5 quarters, I believe, 2 games a week. So Keenitz, the freshman, Nolan, a freshman, I believe, as well, making their varsity debuts here. We have Nolan listed as a junior on the varsity roster. Eagles turn it over again. That's been their big undoing. That and hot shooting for the Mustangs. We turn it right back over. 6:12 to go. 17-5 your score. Conrad Spielis brings the Eagles up. Had a brief open. Now on the pass, almost had it deflected. Germain off a screen. Three's no good. Duran the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor. Drives in. Puts the shoulder into the jaw of Hoadley. If Hoadley sets his feet, he probably gets that one. Instead, it's going to be the 15th foul on the Eagles. Mustangs will inbound under the basket. Corner three, another one. Hayden Rockhill's fourth three-pointer of the game. He's got a game-high 12, and then that one blocked. Mustangs will push it the length of the floor. Duran up over Miller, playing with two fouls. Quick end-to-end and a timeout for the Eagles. 22-5 with 5:28 to go here in the second. 12 for Rockhill. Duran with 7, I believe. Eagles only 2 buckets from the field. Matthias Miller with 2, Drew French with 3. Engadine band, some screen time here. Coverage tonight brought to you by the Lewis County Veteran Services Office. Chamberlain's Old Forest Inn. The Best Western Riverfront Inn, Marinette. Pickleman's Total One Stop. And the Newberry News out of the timeout. 5:28 to go. Second quarter. 22-5 Mustangs. Germain at a screen. Tries to get it in. Finds Miller on the cut. Miller not happy. Stares down Elmer Albright. And then Munising steps out of bounds, so they'll stay right there. Inbound here. Top side. Out of that 5 out. Lodo, free throw line. French spinning. Turns up. And Weimer hooks the arm. He'll pick up the foul. Munising's fifth. French, no good. They'll have one more. He's now 1 for 3 at the line. Great crowd on hand here for the opener from Engadine. French missed again. Duran the rebound. He's going to push it. Nolan, left side, 3, good. His first varsity bucket. (25-5). Mustangs in control. Germain. French. 4 Eagles on one side of the floor. Another entry pass. Taking away the length of the Mustangs has just been tough to handle. Here's Duran. Strong take. Blocked by Germain. Miller runs the floor. Has to pull up. Entry to French on the block. No good. Nolan the rebound. They'll push the ball quickly up the floor to the corner. And Keenan finds Duran. Free throw line jumper. His arms just go forever. That one no good. Eagles control the rebound. and the ball as we go past the midway point here in the second quarter. Handoff, Jermaine. Lodo off a screen. Deep three for Jermaine. Got it! Luke Jermaine with the triple. 25-8. NBA range there. Off a screen. Rockhill, too close. You must only make threes. Miller will bring him up. Leaves it for French. Back to Miller. Engadine will try to set up here. Spielis in the corner. Great cut by French. Backdoor lays it home. 5 for French and the lead back to 15. Nice little spurt here for the Eagles. Weimer. Durant drives. He's just too big. Strong, fast, quick. Lodo for three. No good. That might have been a force. Durant the rebound. He'll look up. With no Nebel this season, Durant going to be the go-to guy. On many people's preseason list for the All-UP team. That one no good. Miller slowly brings him up the floor. Off a screen. Had a step back three. He'll give it up to Spielis. It goes right back. Jermaine. Quick with the ball. Finds French. Three. No good. Engadine got to get some traffic to the boards. They're limiting themselves to one shot. Deep three the other way. No good for Nolan. Rebound to Jermaine as we go under 2 minutes to go. Lodo off a double high screen. To the rack. Basket good. Micah's first two. Nolan, middle of the lane, left-handed floater, no. Got his own rebound. Picks it out to Weimer. A three if it goes. It doesn't. Miller gets tangled up with Rockhill, and it's out of bounds and changes here as Curtis and Tracek come back in. Weimer and Rockhill will sit. With 1:28 to go before the break, 27-12. Mustangs on top of the Eagles. Engadine battling tough here, though. Pretty even in this quarter. And a moving screen. And that's going to be Matthias Miller's third of the half. Hoadley will have to come back in. Nice pick and roll. Durant inside. Beautifully executed. Durant getting it going for the Mustangs. We're back up 17. Led by as much as 20. Nice handles. Oh, what a spin. But the block shot. And now Durant races. He's just hoping he can dunk. That time he soars in for the layup. 19 the lead again. 45 seconds to go. Second quarter, 31-12 Mustangs. Baseline drive. Kick back out. Jermaine, three. Got it. Second triple for Jermaine. Mustangs, though, quickly come back down the floor. We're 4 round one here. 20 seconds to go in the half. Mustangs trying that high pick and roll with Durant. Nolan goes, kick out, Curtis. A lot of ball movement here for the Mustangs. Durant splits them on the power step. He can go a mile in one stride, and that is how the first half will end. From the Eagles' Nest here in Engadine, Munising 33. And Engadine 15. Strong start for the Mustangs. They did it from the three-point land in the first. 4 threes in the first quarter, another one in the second. Then Jesse Duran absolutely taking over inside on the offensive end for Munising. Defensively, a lot of turnovers. Engadine getting into that 5-6 foot range, but not coming up with many looks when they get there. Munising's size playing a big one, big factor here in this one. So we're at the half, 33-15. Munising on top. They won the JV game 55-12. We will step aside here at the break from the Munising Engadine varsity season opener. It is M123 FM and the UP Sports Network.
A trio of award winners, and the winter season gets started on the court, the ice, and the lanes. It's all next on This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. I'm John Ross, and welcome to This Week in High School Sports. 3 athletic directors were recently named recipients of the MHSAA's Allen W. Bush Award. The 3 are Thomas Flynn of Birmingham Groves, Kevin Guzzo of St. Joseph's, and Michael Thayer of Bay City Western. The Bush Award honors individuals for past and continuing service to school athletics and is named for the former executive director of the MHSAA. Flynn has been at Groves for 32 years, including the last 21 as AD. He's hosted a number of MHSAA tournament events and has been on numerous sport-specific committees. He's also been the president of the Oakland County Athletic Directors Association. Guzzo has been with St. Joseph Public Schools for 26 years, the last 18 as AD. He earned his elite certification in the MHSAA Coaches Advancement Program in 2014 and as a program instructor. Thayer is in his 25th year as AD, the first 12 at Merrill and now with Western. He was the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrator Association's Regional AD of the Year in 2017 and also received their George Lovich State Award of Merit that year. Congratulations to all 3 recipients of the Bush Award, and to read more, please visit secondhalf.mhsaa.com. Game balls this week go to Onsted's Sydney Nichols and Madison's Colin Hickman. Nichols was the girls' champ, Hickman the boys' champion at the Wildcat Blast-Off Bowling Tournament in Onstead. Nichols rolled a 184 in the championship match. Hickman had the round of the day, a 256 in qualifying, on way to his win. Parma Western's Alina Lewis, she had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals in a 14-point win over the defending Division III champions Grass Lake. The win moved Parma Western to 2-0. And to Heartland Hockey's Brady Bologna. Brady scored twice in a 4-1 win over Calumet. Heartland is off to a 5-1 start this year.
Need money for college? You need My Student Aid. My Student Aid is the go-to resource that helps Michigan families find money to pay for college. Plus, they'll guide you through the financial aid process and answer any questions you have. For grants, scholarships, and more, connect with My Student Aid, helping make college affordable for everyone. Learn more at michigan.gov/MIStudentAid.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Sam Davis.
This season, MHSAA officials will return to the courts, mats, and ice under some different conditions than over the past 20 months. Other than a few select instances, all MHSAA protocols, procedures, and playing rules have returned to what they were pre-COVID. This means the jump ball and basketball returns, post-game handshakes will be permitted as each school sees fit, and traditional ball handling by officials for free throws and throw-ins is back. Of course, individual schools may retain certain precautionary measures, and officials are always permitted to use personal medical protective equipment. The health and welfare of athletes, coaches, and spectators is our #1 priority, and compliance with all local school district and health department mandates is required.
Thanks, Sam. You can be a referee. Just go to the MHSAA website now to register. We end this week with some incredibly sad news to report. MHSAA Associate Director Tom Rashid passed away December 3rd after a 10-month battle with cancer. Tom came to the MHSAA in 2003 after 15 years with the Catholic High School League in Detroit. Before that, he served as athletic director at St. Alphonsus High School in Dearborn, the same school he graduated from in 1973. He was the director of boys lacrosse, but more known as an MHSAA handbook expert. He was the first call by athletic directors with an eligibility question, and he toured the state each year for the annual update meetings. Tom was inducted to the Detroit Catholic High School League Hall of Fame in 2002 and the Michigan High School Lacrosse Coaches Association Hall of Fame in 2017. His impact on educational athletics will continue to be felt around the state for years to come. Tom Rashid was 66 years old. Read more about one of the best people to ever be involved with high school sports at secondhalf.mhsaa.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll see you next week.
Back at the half, it is opening night for the Engadine Eagles, a little bit delayed. They're just having the season opener with Newberry last week. That game got canceled. So this is a tough one to open with a strong Munising going there. This to 15, the Mustangs lead this contest here at the half. Your first half scoring for the Mustangs, they were led really by two players. In the first quarter, it was Hayden Rockhill. He's got 4 threes in the game, 13 total points in the first half. Jesse Duran came on strong in the second quarter, 10 in the second, 15 overall for the game. Those two have combined for all but 5 of the Munising points, but they haven't needed much help outside of that. Luke Germain with a pair of threes leads the way for the Eagles. Drew French has 5, 2 from Matthias Miller, and 2 from Michelotto, as we are 33-15 here at the half between the Eagles and the Mustangs. JV game earlier, all Munising was 48-6 at the half. Mustangs win it 55-12. Coached against this year's Munising JV team in youth basketball coming up. I coached that age group in the NYBA Association, and they have always been a really strong group of kids at that JV level. Also impressive for this Mustangs group, they're doing this without arguably their best player, Kane Niebel, who's going to miss the season after suffering a knee injury late in the football season. The junior, who started 2 years as a freshman and a sophomore on the varsity, has a nice view of this one. Has to like what he's seeing from his teammates here in this one. We want to go ahead and thank our sponsors for their coverage of our high school basketball tonight. I want to thank the Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Chamberlain's Old Forest Inn, Best Western Riverfront Inn in Marinette, Pickleman's Total One Stop, and the Newberry News. Getting ready for third quarter action between the Mustangs and the Eagles with M123 FM and the UP Sports Network. So excited. Live video coverage is back. MHSAA making the announcement late last week that local media outlets could once again provide video coverage of regular season contests. We will be all over the Eastern UP tomorrow over in Detour as the Cedarville Detour Islanders host Newberry in EUP boys basketball action. Wednesday night back in Newberry for the Lady Islanders and Lady Indians. Thursday we're here in Engadine. Lady Eagles will be in action. We'll also have the Newberry boys against Rudyard on Thursday. And Friday night, local high school hockey ready to go here in this one. Second quarter underway. Mustangs left to right. They have the ball in control of the contest. On top of this one, 33-15, led by as much as 20. Durand, kick out, three ball on the way, no good. Rebound to Miller, who sat the end of the first half with 3 fouls. Drake Morrison and Van Zandt, pair of starters on the Mustang side, had 2 fouls apiece. Jermaine, quick three, didn't quite have his feet set, just off the mark. Mustangs back the other way for Durand. Jesse Durand, 17 in the game. He's outscored the Eagles on his own. Spielis, block shot. That one swatted away by 24, Van Zandt. Rockhill shot the lights out. Durand with the left hand, up over Miller. Good job by Matthias, altered the shot. Durand gets it back, no good. And then Spielis tracks down the rebound. 35-15. Drive here for Jermaine to the rack. No good. Durand the rebound. He's closing in on a double-double already. Top of the key three. He's driven and scored. He's done it in transition. He's hit threes. Nice dump off there. Draws the help. Leaves it behind. Basket there for 12, Drake Morrison, and it's a 35-15 lead. Unison back up to their largest lead of the ball game. Jermaine tries to go pick and roll. Too far for French. Rockhill up the floor for the Mustangs. Little hesitation. Tried to split them. Poked away. Man, Morrison, Durand, both got great length. Van Zandt ain't bad either, and he banks that one home. Or check that. 32. Hayden Rockhill with the bucket. Drive here. Durand. Bring it up the floor. French. Going to hammer Rockhill there. Foul on French is his second. Team first here in the half. 39-15, 5:22 to go. Third quarter. And it's Hayden Rockhill, one of those solid juniors at the line for the Mustangs. Rattles it home. Rockhill hits them both. First 8 in the second half belong to the Mustangs, who've added to their lead. Corner three, good. Luke Jermaine doing a good job running the offense. Sets up Lodo there for the triple. Engadine doing some different things defensively. Shot no good. Rebound Matthias Miller. Oh, Jermaine's open. 3 ball. Too far. Good box out there by Van Zandt. They'll bring him up the floor. Works to the left side. Durand gets it back to him. Shot. No good. Rebound this time for French. French leaves it for Jermaine. High screen and handoff. Shot no good. Offensive rebound. They throw it away. Durand behind the back. Leaves it for Van Zandt. Layup no good. Miller tried to get rid of it in time. He knew it was coming. Hondo DePue's right on it. Travel. And now a sub. As Spielis comes out, Brendan Wheeler will come in. Mustangs 41, Eagles 18. Duran, short pull-up. No good on the bounce. And Morrison going to get whistled for coming over the top. Up the floor come the Eagles. 3:33 to go, third quarter. Down 41-18. Shot blocked. Mustangs bring it up. 3. No good. Lodo the rebound. Leaves it. Jermaine, deep 3. Oh, just short. Morrison the rebound. It's a good look for Luke Jermaine, who's really impressed with his shooting ability. He's added some length and a travel as Van Zant gets trapped. Nolan and Curtis back in. Mustangs up 41-18. Drive for Jermaine. Eagles will work the ball around here. Lodo steps back, puts it to Miller. Miller, low post entry to French. He's swarmed, got handcuffed, and then Jermaine saves it. Doesn't look pretty. Drive for Lodo, high glass and good. Over Duran. Duran, little turnaround over Miller. Got the bounce to go. Pull up. Nika off the mark there. Duran up to Morrison. Layup good. And they run the floor so well. Up by 25. 45-20. 1:35 to go. And a 30-second timeout for the Eagles. 45-20, 1:30 to go here in this third quarter of play. Thank our sponsors once again, the Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Chamberlain's Old Forest Inn, Best Western Riverfront Inn in Marinette, Pickleman's Total One Stop, and the Newberry News. Eagles will have the basketball down in their own end. French underneath. Throws it up, no good. Duran all the way up and a travel. Nolan couldn't quite get his feet under him. Spielis works it to the corner and Jermaine. Nice cut. And a foul. This sends Zach Hoadley to the line. Foul is on Weimer, his first. Free throw good from Hoadley. He makes them both. Kick out here to Weimer. Duran down low to Morrison. Drake Morrison now has 8. Turnover. Back the other way for the Mustangs. Nolan. Duran. Jumper, good. Deep 3, Jermaine at the buzzer, no good. End of 3 here in Engadine. 49-22. Pretty consistent scoring for the Mustangs. 16, 17, and 16. Their 3-quarter total. Get ready. 4th quarter coming up with M123 FM and the UP Sports Network. Ready to go with the 4th quarter, 49-22. Mustangs led it the whole way, 16-3. They were up at the end of 1, and they have not looked back. Their 2nd game of the season. Opening night here. Duran the steal. Duran tried to dunk it, gets fouled, lays it in. Duran starts jaw-jacking with Jermaine, who goes by and gives him a piece of his mind. Duran hits the free throw. Matthias Miller with it. 52-22. Mustangs on top. Taken away. Layup by Nolan off the steal. Jump ball. Arrow going to go to the Mustangs. And a 3 from Nolan, the freshman, piling it on. He's been good in all 5 quarters he's played tonight. Felis 3. Got it. And then a 3 back the other way. turning into a shootout here.
Oh,
60-25. Mustangs have opened this thing up. Miller on the drive. Off a little bump, scores. Second bucket of the night for Matthias Miller. Layup there, foul, in the basket. Curtis with the make there. More subs coming in. To complete the three-point play. No good. Rebound to the Eagles. 62-27. Drive, Miller. No good. Out of bounds to the Mustangs. Oh no, foul to the Mustangs. 44, Riley Merck, the junior, gets that one. Carson Keenan's going to come back in. Jermaine, three is short. Rebound to the Eagles. They'll go back to Jermaine. Huge block by Duran. Then a huge block by Morrison. Yeah, the Mustangs will take it back, 62-27. Bank shot, no good. Rebound got tipped back out to Nolan. Loose ball. Duran. Timeout Eagles. They'll give it to him. They were discussing if he had possession. Mustangs aren't satisfied. They look like they want more. We're arguing the possession call, up by 35 with 5 minutes to go here in the first. .501 to go here in this one. Eagles will bring it up the floor. Jermaine way outside. No good. Here's Morrison. No look pass. Duran. Hook shot, no. Battle for the rebound, taken. And now an outlet to Miller. Matthias will run the floor. Whistle. And it's going to be a foul on Mert as Logan Walsh comes in for the Mustangs. Five here. Steelus. Three that almost brought rain. Rebound. Bounced off the head of a Mustang. Miller toeing the line. Keeps possession for the Eagles, who just stack everybody up at the top of the key. Now they'll spread it back around. Jermaine, fadeaway in the post, no good. Mustangs up the floor. Corner three from Morrison, no. Spielis with the rebound. Score holding at 62-27. Miller to French. Back to Miller. He'll drive. Baseline pull up. No good. Rebounded. Here come the Mustangs. Three fouled and shots coming. Jermaine gets Walsh on the arm. And Logan Walsh will shoot three. Two of them out of the three, good for Walsh. Miller throws it around, 64-27. Mustangs still pushing the tempo. Got some of the young guys in the ball game right now. Deep three. Trevor Nolan has played just as well in this varsity game as he has in the JV contest. And now he creates a steal. Up the floor. He's got it. He's shooting. No good. Rebound to Miller. 66. They called the last one a 2 for Nolan. Up the floor, and he's going to get one. He was still back on the offensive end. Up by 41 now. The Mustangs have just kept building and building. Miller for three. Looks like an all-star game for the Eagles. Trying to find the first open three they can get. Bob inside. Turn around. Fade away. Doesn't go. Miller the rebound. Jermaine will walk him up the floor. Off a screen from Spielis. Top side to Miller. He's got a lane to drive. Hammered, basket good, and the foul. Ryland Tripp going to come back into the ball game. So will a starter and Alex Van Zandt. Miller completes the three-point play. Ball down to the paint. Short jumper, good. I believe that's Van Zandt's first bucket of the night. 70-30. Miller tripped up. Wow, it's turning into a football game. High up there. Long three from the corner, no good. Under a minute to go. Racing, and scoring. End to end for Alex Van Zandt. Jermaine with 37 seconds. Tries to drive, had it taken away. Van Zandt flips it around. The Mustangs will not let up. Another layup there. Backdoor cut for Miller. Gets hammered inside again. Foul with 11.1. Coach Bronson going to empty his bench here. Bias Miller, free throw, good. Makes the second. Mustangs bring it up. They can dribble it out. 4 seconds. And that'll do it. Impressive showing for the Mustangs. They send a statement in the fourth quarter. And the final score in this one, 74-32, as the handshakes commence. I want to thank our sponsors again, Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Chamberlain's Old Forest Inn, Best Western Riverfront Inn, Marinette, Pickleman's Total One Stop, and the Newberry News. That wraps up our coverage for tonight. Mustangs 74, Engadine 32 with M123 FM.